Alright, it is new pickup day. Now I'm a huge fan of Fishman Fluence pickups. I put them in so many of my guitars because I love the consistency, I love the clarity, and I love the multi-voice technology. It's kind of like having multiple sets of pickups in one guitar. I'm waving this box around like a crazy person, but if I'm reading these specs correctly, these new Polyphia sets might be the craziest pickups of all time. So smack a like on the video if you're going to enjoy it. That actually really helps out. And let's talk about these new potentially game-changing pickups. And let me put these down for a second. So a bit of background context. Polyphia, love them or hate them, you've almost definitely heard of them. I mean, they are killing it right now. You can't deny that they've invented and popularized a completely new style of trap-inspired guitar playing. It's very different from the absolute chugfest that Fluence's roster mostly consists of. So, with that in mind, Scott LePage has a new custom series set. Fishman uses that terminology, custom series, to describe an existing pickup with an artist-specific aesthetic. In this case, it's the classic open core series, so that's your PAF and hot-rodded humbucker sounds, single coil voice as well. Then it comes in either black or white with special gold pull pieces. But more interestingly for the gearheads, sorry Scott, is that Tim Henson has a new signature set with Fishman. And that word signature means that it's got exclusive sounds not found in any other Fluence offerings. In this case, each pickup has 3 voices, and there are a couple of voices that really stand out, most notably a hyper clean nylon string surrogate voice. What the fuck? That's crazy. So it's like a de facto on-demand piezo? We gotta throw these into a guitar, test them out. Okay, so here I've got a prototype of my signature Harley Benton. Love this guitar. The custom voice Seraphim humbuckers are already very versatile. Tim Henson's pickups with all the different voices should add a whole nother dimension though, and it'll look pretty decent with the black hardware. So let's go ahead and solder these new pickups in. Oh, and by the way, how sick is this? My friends at Valiant Guitars are visiting from Ukraine, and because we did the awesome Mola Pink Jupiter together, they thought it would be fun to bring this as a gift. So I finally got something to rest my guitar neck on while I'm working on them, with my logo engraved on a piece of freaking Duralumin. Those guys are fucking awesome, man. I love those dudes. This is so sick. Slowly but surely making my setup kind of more professional. But anyways, back to the task at hand. Done, they're installed. That looks pretty sick, honestly. Just tested it, they work. I'm becoming a bit of a pro soldering in these Fluences. Only thing left to do now is restring it. I've got my favorite Cleartone 9s here, so let's go ahead and finish this thing up. Okay, the pickups are installed, guitar is restrung, everything looks sick. I put together a quick demo track so you can hear how the different voices can work in a mix context, and then I'll give you my final thoughts with soloed sound samples sprinkled in between. Here's what Tim Henson's signature Fluences sound like. Okay, so Scott LePage's custom set is cool. It's literally just the classic set with an exclusive aesthetic that's perfect for certain guitars. You know, if you've got a white Les Paul custom with gold hardware, for example, this set would look amazing. Or, you know, his signature Ibanez, it looks kind of fantastic in that too. Tim Henson's signature set, though, again, sorry Scott, is potentially a game changer. The fact that you've got a nylon string voice in there, a de facto piezo with a slightly softer voice without needing a separate output jack because it's not an entirely different pickup system, that's fucking nuts. The voices aren't as distinct as I was expecting, at least in my particular setup, which in fairness is usually just ooga booga chug shit, but in the right setup, that's a whole different dimension. I will say I'm disappointed that they don't look cooler. They're humbucker-ass looking humbuckers, and there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. Just with Tim Henson, you'd expect something really hyper-stylized, like the Tree of Death laser engraved into the bobbins or something, or even just anything to make them stand out, really. But they do everything from hot-rodded classic voice to ultra-clean. They might be the most versatile set of pickups you can put in a guitar right now. But those are just my thoughts. Here's where I'll throw it to you. What do you think of the new Polyphia Fluences? Really different from the rest of the Fluence lineup. Let me know what you're thinking down below. Social media, merch, affiliate, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.